The eyes of the Republican Party will be focused right here on South Carolina in a few days. The March 2nd primary is the first in the South. Now, right now it looks like it's a three-way race between Steve Forbes, Pat Buchanan, and Bob Dole. And News Channel 15's Leo Stallworth has more on how those candidates plan to win our state.
Bob Dole comes to South Carolina limping. His message about more jobs, a balanced budget plan, and welfare reform isn't selling well with voters.
He failed to get this message across in Arizona and New Hampshire. He was running too many negative ads on other candidates.
Victories in North and South Dakota have brought the Dole campaign little respect.
He has changed his philosophy. He's pulling these negative ads. He's going to tell the people of South Carolina his platform and his hopes and his dreams for the nation as we go into the 21st century.
Pat Buchanan's message, Making America First, won big in New Hampshire and got him enough votes in Arizona for second place.
If Pat Buchanan is elected president, he will repeal the NAFTA and GATT treaties.
NAFTA, the trade deal that has killed jobs in the PD and the United States, according to the Buchanan camp, and the reason plant owners are worried about shutting down.
And to keep their plants operating in South Carolina, we will have to repeal NAFTA, and Pat Buchanan will repeal NAFTA.
Steve Forbes is gathering steam on the campaign trail, claiming Arizona's winner-take-all 39 delegates. Forbes will bring his flat tax plan to South Carolina, and his talk of being the real outsider candidate, promising real change on Capitol Hill.
He's actually had to run a business that you were graded on your performance, not on your position on a particular issue. He's had to make profits. He's actually grown the business that his father left behind, and that's what makes him an outsider. He's not a Washington politician.
The big three, Forbes, Dole, and Buchanan, will debate tomorrow in Columbia. Lamar Alexander is not considered to be much threat. South Carolina has 37 delegates. The candidate who wins could be called the front runner, a label the winning candidate will need heading into primaries in other southern states, including Super Tuesday, March 12th. In Florence, Leo Stallworth, News Channel 15.
Everyone knows that fluoride is important to protect our teeth from decay, but do you know how much fluoride is just too much?
Now, of course, it's not a life or death situation, but you might call it spotty. That's what I understand, and our health reporter Allison Floyd is joining us now to explain. Allison.
Well, there are only two places in this country that have too much fluoride in the water for infants, basically, and young children. Those two places are an area in Texas and also coastal South Carolina. Of course, we get it, so you know. Some dentists say small children may be getting too much fluoride, and that's the story in tonight's Your Health.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keeping track of how many teeth our children have is a whole lot easier than keeping track of their intake of fluoride. Most kids get some of the fluoride they need from drinking water. But is it enough or is it too much? Not only is fluoride added to our water, it's in mouthwash and every drink that's made with water. And of course, it's also in most brands of toothpaste.
The main problem that we're finding as pediatric dentists is that kids swallow the toothpaste. Toothpastes are being made to be really tasty. They taste like candy to get kids to use it. And under 5 years of age, they don't have a spitting reflex. They tend to swallow everything that goes in their mouth.
Unfortunately, it takes years for excessive fluoride intake during early childhood to become apparent.
It will affect the permanent teeth more than the baby teeth. So this is something that also doesn't show up till they're about 7 or 8.
That's when dentists and parents are able to spot fluorosis. White splotches are the telltale sign that the child took excessive amounts of fluoride years earlier, and brownish spots indicate an extremely high level of intake.
Too much of anything is no good. Too little of anything is no good.
Now, for children under 6, don't use mouthwash with fluoride. And before giving your child fluoride supplements, find out the level of fluoride in your water and check with the dentist. And once permanent teeth come in, too much fluoride can't hurt. It can only prevent decay. Dave and Tiffany.
All right, thanks.
Okay,
Didn't know
Allison.
that.
Yeah.
Guess we can
Very
have all the
informative.
fluoride we want.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Guess the sun won't be shining on Ed's pearly whites. You won't see those sparkle, right, Ed?
That's right. Tomorrow we should see the sunshine return, but I'll tell you what, spring is out the window as colder weather heads our way, and we'll talk about it all in just a few minutes.
Okay, Ed, thanks so much.
All right, looking good. And there's a whole lot more coming up right after Ed's forecast. You stay right there.
Sold out for the big event. A look ahead to Race Week.
We asked people to try a pasta dinner.
That's very good taste.
Or something like you make it.